He wants to face the very best, and that's why he's here in the PWA. He's had a thing going with Eddie Osborne for a long time. Eddie's escaped him at every opportunity. But here he goes with another chance for his chance at Eddie Osborne, but he's got to go through that man, Michael Elgin, to do it. There's the bell. This is a highly anticipated match fans have been screaming about for weeks. MVP, Michael Elgin. Any predictions from the onset, Paul?
This one was an absolute barn burner, a classic 5 stars last time. MVP barely walked out with it. It's anybody's match here tonight. The fans, they're cheering for both of these guys. They know the caliber of talent in that ring right now. I'm just going to sit back. This is a pick'em, but I think MVP is a little more desperate to kill Eddie Osborne. He's been screwed by Eddie way too many times. Elgin's search for the title is just beginning.
That's a good point there, Paul. There's a huge bad blood between MVP and Eddie Osborne, whereas Michael Elgin's main motivation going in here is fame and fortune as a young rising superstar. And I think that you might be right in saying that MVP's hatred for Eddie Osborne might be the deciding edge, because when it comes right down to it, these guys are both so spectacular in their execution, their counters, their reversals, their attacks, that this one's impossible to call. It could go either way. Now we see Elgin's controlling on the mat. It's got a bit of an armbar there, but Payton rolls through, gets back to his feet. A lot of respect between these two since the last one. A short arm elbow there, go behind. Elgin's trying for the back elbow and likes to go off the ropes, shrugs him off. MVP's back up under, Elgin jumps over. Leapfrog by MVP, Elgin again off the ropes. Slips under the move there, gets a kick to the gut, big right hand. Elgin seems to be employing more of a striking attack at this point. MVP still looking to lock up. There he goes, drop whip. Oh, telegraphs the clothesline, Elgin slides under, scoops him up for the body slam. No, he's over the top. Now he's got Elgin, they're just trading back and forth with the counters. Again, Elgin slips underneath with another one there. Oh, he's trying early for his... Oh, and MVP slips out of that. He's got that move scouted. He doesn't want to get hit with that.
Good plan of attack by both men. They're going for their moneymaker finishers. Michael Elgin going for that splash mountain. He's put away a lot of guys with that. MVP going for the mind bender. He's pinned Eddie Osborne for that with that before. He wants to tonight. They want to get it over with nice and quick so they can be fresh for that 6-man, especially when they're the last qualifying match here tonight.
Exactly, and who knows how long the stamina is going to be to stay in that 6-man. It could go an hour, a match like that. It could be just, I don't know how to describe it, folks. Right now, what you see right here is Michael Elgin, the powerful Michael Elgin catches MVP, tries to slide him over in his own move. Now MVP trying for the splash mountain, and Elgin gets out of that. A little bit of mind games going on between these two here right now. And you can hear the fans are solidly into the action here, and there's another leapfrog by MVP. Oh, but he telegraphed that. Elgin catches him in a wheelbarrow pickup into a German suplex, and that's it. MVP driven head first into the mat, and just like that, how explosive it can be. And there's a 2, and oh, he just barely kicked out.
Elgin might have had him there. He hit him with that big German suplex. Elgin is one of the thickest wrestlers in Ontario, and you can see it. He German suplex MVP off the floor. He's 240.
Yeah, it was an amazing amount of strength there on Elgin's part. He's incredibly powerful, and he can fly too, which is even more amazing. There's MVP. He's no slouch in his own right, but he ate a wicked suplex right there, and he's still staggered from that. And Elgin seems to be working away, targeting on that back. Now he's driving the shoulders into the kidney area. Slow and methodical right now for Michael Elgin. There looked like a headbutt into the kidneys. He's got MVP hurting right now. MVP's got to come back quick. He can't sustain too much of a beating in this match and then expect to remain in any kind of shape for a 6-man elimination. There's a big boot right to the face, backs Michael Elgin up, and he barely took his head off with a clothesline right there. Mark C out of position, but he's over there now, and Elgin kicked out. Unbelievable action from MVP right there, Paul.
Whew. That clothesline got him right in the throat. Elgin has to be breathing hard after that one. He's going to be feeling tender for a while, and MVP's just trying to soften it up.
Yeah, now it's reversed once again, and it's Elgin in control. He's got him up with the underhook, pick up into the backbreaker across the knee. And MVP, he's a hurting unit. He's had his spine rearranged 6 or 7 times in this match. There's a 2, and he kicked out again. Elgin getting on Mark C's case now a little bit about the count. That one might have been slower than others. Be easier for him to judge that. Now he's picking him up. Is he going to go after that back some more? Right across the knee, drops him on the mat. Very, very smart move on his part. Keep torquing that lower back, keep working that lower back so much. MVP's finishing move, the Mindbender, involves the torque and revolution of his hips as he spins the man around. Not going to be able to do that with this kind of punishment on his back.
Gordo, you're a chiropractor or a commentator, but you're right about that. Michael Elgin using that weight, working that lower back. Got a 2.5 with that one.
Yeah, he's still staying on it. Both these guys are heart and desire to go on. Now we're going to see if MVP can reach down. He seems to be fighting very hard to overcome the stiffness and the soreness in that back that Michael Elgin's targeted. There's a big kick to the midsection. Give him something to think about on the other side right there. And Elgin's legs are like tree trunks in there. There's the whip off the ropes. Oh, ducks under the clothesline. And Elgin grabs it, and there's a DDT. He's got to cover him now. Double countdown now by referee Mark C as both guys are down. MVP taking a breather here maybe. Trying to get some feeling back in his lower spine, or at least numb the feelings that he does have. And Elgin, he seems rattled from that DDT. He landed right square on top of his head, which is about the only part of his body that's not covered in slabs of meat. There he is, he throws the elbow, and oh, MVP just clobbered him. There's a spinning kick right to the face, unbelievable. There's some agility, and there's a kick to the gut, the pump handle. And there's like a neck breaker variation across the knee by MVP. There's a 2 count, and Elgin kicked out.
Important point, Gordo. You saw the desperation of that MVP. He put every ounce of body weight he had on that upper neck. You saw that. MVP wants this over because his back is not in good shape. And if he wants to go in and get 6 guys with a bad back, you can kiss his ass goodbye in that match.
Yeah, he seems to be a hurting unit right now. He suffered a lot of punishment earlier in his match from Michael Elgin, but he's got the upper hand right now. He's got Elgin some stiff rights in the corner. Elgin reverses the whip though. Another, kind of a twirl into the corner there. MVP a little disoriented. Oh, but he tries to get a knee up as Elgin comes in with a punch at the same time. Both these guys are staggered now. There's an uppercut from MVP. Tries for that big run again, but Elgin slips underneath it. Picks him up in the Splash Mountain setup. There it is. He kicked out. Unbelievable. MVP kicked out. That was as close as you could get, folks. The fans can't believe it. Michael Elgin can't believe it. MVP somehow found it inside himself to kick out of the Splash Mountain Powerbomb.
MVP used all his reserves to kick out of that one. Elgin's going for it again. Smart move. MVP doesn't have enough to kick out of 2. I can bet you that.
Yeah, this could be it if he has to eat. No, he slips out from underneath. He picks him up there. There's something in his own setup. Hits him with a Mindbender. He's got to get over and make the cover. There he is. He's got him rolled up now. 2. Oh, Elgin kicked out. MVP slow to make the cover, and he can't believe it. How much more punishment can these guys dish out? And this is just a qualifying match. Whoever wins this has to go on into that insane 6-man main event.
You saw MVP, he didn't get the full effect of the Mindbender. Half of it is the dizzying effect of spinning him around 4 times. He just hit him with that modified rock bottom, it looked like, and he didn't get all of it. I think Michael Elgin got very lucky there.
Michael Elgin just saw the telegraph body drop. He's trying to set him up again. MVP twists out of it. Oh, kick to the gut from Elgin. He's got him picked up. Oh, he's got his own move there. A little of karma coming back. 2 count. And MVP kicks out again. And Elgin, he must be thinking at this point, what's he got to do to put this guy away? MVP though, he's never done. You can never count him out unless he's unconscious. Michael Elgin, he's up quick. He looks a little fresh, got a second wind. He's going to try again for the Splash Mountain, it looks like. Yeah, he's calling for it, Paul. He hits this and it's all over. He's got him up. MVP fights out of it. Oh, he's reversed it. No, Elgin slipped out. There it is. Oh, and a nice kick out from MVP right there. Mark C, a little slow, gave him an extra fraction of a second. Elgin misses the strike. No, lands one in the kidneys. There's one to the side of the head. MVP's reeling right here. Looks like Elgin's in control, stopping him in the corner. I don't know, Paul. Michael Elgin looks in solid control at this point.
He does. Elgin's good points are his strikes. Whoa, what the hell? Briscoe! Oh!
And there's the bridge, and that's it! MVP snatches it away with a roll up and a bridge, and Michael Elgin can't believe it.